Hey yo, it's BenWo. And let me tell you something. Every home can be the home of the Whopper. Because I just found out, very recently, the Whopper has been updated. That's right, it's brand new. They've upgraded it. They've improved the bun and the mayonnaise. And that's it. And being a big Burger King fanatic, as I am, I thought that has to be tried. But that isn't the only thing today. No. Here is the Whopper. My burger of choice. By any fast food joint, any fast food place, the Whopper, to me, king of fast food burgers. Don't care what you say, don't care who you are. Whopper, all day long. So if it has been improved, I mean, it's going to be even better. We're back. And as if by magic, everything has been prepared. We also have garlic and jalapeno chicken fries. Ooh, isn't that something? So we're going to try those and we'll hope they're good. Also, we have a brand new dipping sauce, which is cheddar cheese sauce XL, because we're exciting and we're big and we're loud and we're brash. Let's get him down there. Now, this is an exciting one, folks, because we've all heard of truffle fries. We've all heard of loaded fries. We all know about loaded fries. We've done them to death. They're always crap. They're covered in gloop. They're sloppy. Why do you do it? But today, we've got fully loaded nuggets. That's right. Nuggets, not fries. Let's have a little look-see at them. Don't they look appetizing, everyone? Moving on. And the main event today, folks, the main event is, of course, the Gourmet King Wagyu Wellington, because I've already done the normal Wagyu. Normal Wagyu doesn't really go together, but you know what I mean. And this is the Wellington one. You know, they've just decided to do another version of Mr. Wagyu. And do you know what? I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite excited about it. And I can't wait to try it. But first, moving the burgers aside, we're going to start with the garlic and jalapeno chicken fries. Very exciting. Not that exciting, but exciting enough that I want to try them. Anyway, look. Oh, he's open. Right, let's get a little look at these. Right. Cold. A little bit bendy. Let's see if they have a little... We'll open the cheese sauce. Oh. And we'll give a sniff. Yeah, that smells... that's not cheddar cheese. That is melted American processed cheese. That smells of Donald Trump's hair. So what we're going to do, though, we're going to try these chicken fries on their own. Jalapeno and garlic, or garlic and jalapeno, depending on your preference. And we'll see if they're any good. And I think I got some in my eye. I mean, they are cold, which is a shame. A little chewy. Flavour is there. I mean, I can kind of... The garlic you get at first, and it's only a tiny little bit. And then the jalapeno comes in after, and obviously jalapeno is very mild. You know, unless you're a puss and you can't deal with the most basic heat level. In which case, how are you alive? But if we try it with this new cheese... Oh. Oh. It's like a cauldron of regret. Are you done? Are we done? Or are we plasticine? Right, let's give him a twindle. And then we go. Look, here's the thing. This sauce, because it's absolutely shit, awful cheddar, it would be quite nice if it was hot. It was heated. Like Domino's do that heated cheese dip now, which comes and it's literally like magma, pure volcanic rock. And you know, that is not bad. It's the same thing. But when that's cold, it just kind of tastes like reconstituted swamp. And I'm not big on it. I'm gonna give the sauce a 3.8 for taste. It's really not great. It's really not great. I want it away from me for the rest of my life. And then these chicken fries, garlic and one more bite. I think if they were fresh out the fryer, like you just got them in the box, I think they'd be a lot better. These are kind of cold, they're a little bit hard and chewy, but the flavour is there and there is a little bit of a tingle afterwards. I'll give them a 5-1 for taste, and I'll give them a 2.9 for heat. It's there, but you don't really care about it, nor do you want to take it to prom. Now we have the fully loaded nuggets. Loaded with what, exactly? What have we loaded them with, Mr. King? What's in there? Tell me. Is it a little bit of duck semen with a flaking of crust from that of an onion? Or something formerly an onion, perhaps? Fully loaded. I mean, at least these are warmer. These are warmer than the jalapeno garlic regret bites. Just smells of onion. That's all I smell. Just onion. Might be because it's 90% onion on top of it. Reconstituted cold pieces of testicle wrapped in a depressed batter, topped with duck semen and creme brulee onion. I've done it. I wish I hadn't done it. I mean, look at this one. Look at this one. Fully loaded. This is a naked nugget, isn't it? What, did he lose his clothes in transit? Oh, they're not good. They're bad. They're actually alarmingly bad. And I love Burger King, I do. But we're not doing very well so far, I have to say. Off goes the train of iniquity. Now, we can't go wrong here, although it does feel cold. This is already my favourite fast food burger in the world. Fight me. And this has been improved, apparently. This is an all new... And no, going somewhere? Are we? There's a hair. Right. Well, there he is. Let's have a little look at him. As you can see, it's the usual. You've got your tomato, you've got your onion, you've got your lettuce, pickles. We all know about how I feel about idiots that remove pickles from their burger. It should be lined up. Anyway, it looks kind of the same, you know, you've got that Whopper patty. It is quite cold, I'm sorry to say. I do like to defend Burger King wherever possible, but in this instance, And you know, it might be, it's partly on me, you know, a Burger King delivery is never good. When you get it hot and fresh in the restaurant, it's normally pretty good, but delivered, I always seem to have a problem with it. You know, but here it is. And if it is improved, believe me, I'll be able to tell you. But let's sniff him. We'll call him Joffrey. Yeah, it smells of a Whopper. And if you know what a Whopper smells like, this is him. This is him in full force. Don't you just know it? But now, we're gonna try him, and unfortunately he is cold, but there's not much we can do about that, but we're gonna go in and see just how much improved it really is. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. The two things that they've apparently have changed. One is the bun, and let me tell you, the bun is better, because as much as I love a Whopper, the Whopper buns, they do tend to kind of fall apart. They get all kind of flaky, bits fall off. So it is, in fact, more substantial. Here's an issue. What's that? What's happened there? Mr. King? Do we like the dead piece of cow attached to dry bread? Is that what we've come to know and love over the years? Mr. King? No. No, it is not. The taste is almost identical. The bun is better, but it's what we need something. We need something there. In fact, you know what? Right? Look, one must improvise when one is against the clock. Oh God. Oh, I might have done things that are irreversible here. Oh. Actually, weirdly, that really helped. That's actually delicious. What the hell? What's gone on here? I mean, a Whopper typically doesn't come with cheese. You can add cheese, and my God, did I add cheese? It was like a crime scene happened inside this Whopper. It might be a knife and fork job now. Yeah. Alas, poor Joffrey. I knew him. And I took several chunks out of him before realising it was a big mistake. So look, joking aside, the bun is better. It is completely dry, which we don't like. The mayonnaise is apparently improved as well. I personally couldn't taste the difference with the mayonnaise. I mean, mayonnaise is just mayonnaise to me. Was it like a very posh egg slipped in? Who knows? We'll never know. We'll never know why that cheese weirdly makes it taste better, but also now makes me want to end everything I've ever stood for. Returning to decorum, the main event is here. It's been a rough ride, folks, but we have arrived at the Wagyu Wellington. Oh. Oh, Gourmet Kings, the place where you are gourmet. The Wellington, everyone. So I can see here some red onion. We've got some rocket, which is similar to the first one, if I remember rightly. It also had some dried onion in it. We're going to have to get him out of his snuggle pooch to take a closer look. Ah. Yes, so I think the new things is we've got a mushroom sauce over the whole thing, and perhaps some actual mushrooms. Although I don't see any. Ah, see the good thing about this one? Look, bottom bun. There's the sauce with the mushrooms. You see, it's a step up. It is a step up. Because if you have a dry bun... What? Let's get him back in his snuggle pooch. Because that's obviously the best way to eat him, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, I do like the box it comes with. It's a little bit Exorcist. But we won't get into that. You know, we'll move that aside. And we'll focus on Mr. Wellington. Now, we're going to call Mr. Wellington... Winifred. That's right, Winifred Wellington. Say hello, Winifred.
Hello, everybody. I'm Winifred.
Didn't expect her to have that voice. Anyway, Snoob. Oh, it smells really good. I'm not gonna lie. It actually smells like something, you know, that you want to eat. It's got all the onion. You can smell the pepperiness. You can smell the mushroom. So I do think they're going for something good here. And there's only one way to find out. So open wide, Winifred. No, wait, I'm supposed to open wide. Stop opening wide, Winifred. No, close. Close. No, I'm the one that opens wide. That's the thing. That's bloody good. That is delicious. I mean, not joking aside, that is really, really tasty. You can taste you can taste the sauce, you can taste the mushroom, you can taste the onion, you can taste the beef. The bun is nicer. You get the pepperiness from the rocket, and that rocket is pretty fresh. Genuinely. Now, is the burger still a little bit cold? Yes. But part of that might have been my fault. As it was in that box for a considerable amount of time, as I ordered it from Southeast Wales. But the taste of it, next level. I think it's actually better than the normal Wellington. The umami. Umami? Mummy? 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 The umami from those mushrooms really adds to it. And the sauce is really nice. There's no dryness to it. There's lots of flavors. Everything works well together. This is a success. This is a triumph, dare I say. Really, really good. Now, it's time to rate everything, guys. We haven't rated this. The new Whopper, which I have actually massacred and I have actually murdered. And I feel terrible because the Whopper is my favourite burger, but I just get annoyed with a dry bun, guys. I don't know what to tell you. What are you doing to that chili? I've suddenly realised. That face, you do not make that face afterward. What's gone on? Yeah, the Whopper normally for me, 8.5 burger. 8.5 burger, easy. This one, unfortunately, it's cold. The bun is nicer, but the bottom bun is dry, which I get that normally that is a thing, but I think because the bun has been improved, it's increased the dryness of it, and it's cold. I can't go in the 8s. I can't for a Whopper, even though I murdered it myself. It can only be a 7-1. The flavours are still there with the Whopper, but yeah, it's cold, and I tasted no difference with the mayonnaise. That's you that did that. Do you understand? And then we have the Wellington WAGYU. And let me tell you, that is a delicious burger. It is cold, so I'm going to have to knock points off for that. But I don't know why Burger King seem to struggle with delivery. I don't know what it is, but it's never as good. If I'd had that in there, my God, we're talking, that could be an 8.7, 8.8 burger. Absolutely delicious. As is, it is cold. The flavours are all still there. I'll give it a 7.9. 7.9. It's just delicious. I could happily have that. Of course, it is £12 on its own, which some might say is extortionate. I, however, say it's extortionate. So, yeah, overall, not the best menu we've ever had, not the best items we've ever had. That kind of saved it a little bit. Not sure what I'm going to do with that Whopper. I might put it in the air fryer for fun. Let's see what happens. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Chaos though it may have been, Carolina might have been slightly abused, but we don't worry about that. We move on to the next video. We move on to the next happiness, the next food, drink, chili, whatever it may be. Like, share and subscribe, everyone. And until the next time, bye!